What it is, you too, y'all. I just want to say, y'all haven't noticed, man. I just hit 1K. Woo! Hey, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that subscribed, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for looking out, man. We at 1K, man. Let's see how fast we can get to 2K. And I just realized, I'm get back in the house and editing the videos. I just realized I never did an intro, so now I'm doing the intro right now. Basically, this video, I pulled up to one of the places I go to myself when I'm loading up my truck, and I pulled up to a truck stop I feel like I talked to y'all enough, so I just wanted y'all to hear some opinions and how it is out here in the truck world. For all my youth that's trying to get into trucking, if you're watching this video because you're trying to get into trucking, you want to learn about trucking and stuff like that. I pulled up to these truck stop places so that y'all can kind of get another point of view of how it is out here in the road. So I pulled up and asked them, how did they get started and how did they like it? What's the good and bads about it, about trucking and stuff like that? So hopefully y'all really learn a lot. And I hope this video is very educational to you. Hope y'all leave a like, share, subscribe, comment. If you know somebody else that want to be a truck driver and you happen to come across this video yourself, hopefully you share this to them so that they can be advised and they can learn something from this video the same way you did. And it was, so when they was talking, so it was like some of this stuff like I already knew, but I know it's for y'all guys, for you guys. It was two people in this video that really motivated me. They actually, towards the end of this video, they actually motivated me, and you're gonna see that in the video because I let them know that they motivated me. It was two black brothers like myself. They were owner operators. They started driving trucks and like they got their CDLs in 2022. You're gonna see all this in the video. They started driving in 2022, same year as me, but you know, they already owner operators and stuff like that. So I love to see how quickly they came up, and that just motivated me. That gave me something to look forward to. And yeah, we're gonna start the video, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man.
Pop out right now, put my big one on these hoes down. I'm not acrobatic, I'm not flipping on my bro. No, all my shit be factual, I cannot get it stolen. Real talking stick, I catch a bitch before I catch a cold.
Like trucking, it has its days, you know, but I can't complain. Money's right. I enjoy it. I love being over the road. I love seeing different scenery. I got into trucking by one of my cousins. He was telling me to go through NC Works. That's what I did. Went through NC Works. They got me into trucking. I've been doing it ever since.
Okay. Would you stay OTR or would you go local?
Would I stay OTR?
Yeah.
I stay OTR. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay. Would you mind going local?
Depends if the price is right.
Okay. I see you do flatbed.
Yeah.
Would you ever do like hard like gasoline or something like that? Fuel?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
Okay, now what are some bad things you came across out here on the road? You gotta know.
You know, people in their little cars that be driving, they get all in your way or sit in traffic, but that ain't the worst. It's just some days, you know, when you want to be home, some days you might not make it home, but it's part of trucking.
All right, so first, how did you get started into trucking?
How did I get first started into trucking? Well, it was pretty much one of those things where I got tired of my job I had before,
Oh yeah.
being a manager. I got tired of people,
Oh,
so I just wanted to make good money and not have to worry about anybody but myself.
oh right.
Type deal.
That sounds like you were not on the go local there.
I've done local before, but it doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Okay. How would you say the pay is in trucking overall right now?
Well, it could always be better, but right now, considering the time of the year and things are going to start picking up, it's good. Yeah.
Now, what are some good and bad things about trucking?
Good things, you can set your own time, set your own schedule pretty much, as long as you be on time, you pick up
Yeah.
deliveries, and I put up with anybody or something around the road. And bad things, Well, when I had little kids,
Oh, yeah.
that part was not that great. That sucked. But it keeps the light on and the roof over the head and food on the plate. So worst parts about trucking, I don't know. There's some bad things and everything that you do. So,
Right.
mostly regular trucking, winding stuff, low construction.
Oh, shit. So, like, how did you get started in the truck? Did somebody, like, push you onto it or something?
Yeah, a couple of a couple of friends of mine, they've been doing it for some years. Needed to change their career. Like I said, I was management, self-management. So I took a shot. And been out here, only been out here about a year now. So I just hit a year today, actually.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, I appreciate that. So so far so good. It was rough in the beginning. The potatoes never be like that. Good job. But they got better. So efficient. Try to maybe to a different company or something. But for now, they taking care of me though. They got better than they did at the beginning. So I really ain't pressed on moving. But I still want to advance, So it's always better. You gotta go get better,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm actually 2 years in myself right now. I started out with Prime to help me get my CDL. That company, I say that was a good starter company because, like, they took care of each other. Like, every time you, like, pulled into their yard or something,
Yeah.
you got to spend at least 30 minutes before you even get inside. So they checking your trailer and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
exactly.
they make sure everything was good.
That's good.
The company I'm with now, if I would have started, like, they was my first job, I'd have been fucked up.
Oh, really?
It's always something wrong with these trailers. Like, I really got to make sure that I'm with NCS.
Okay.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
You probably see that. Always something with them trailers and stuff like that. But
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So
what
what
is
you
up,
doing?
huh?
With your own truck, or you stay company driver, or what you planning on?
I mean, I got a lot of good influences. Like my uncle and my cousin, they both on the opposite and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to go maybe buy a truck or sprinting van route.
Okay.
I don't know about the big semi.
Yeah.
Cause I know a lot. Like to really make the most money, you wanna you kind of want to be hands on and do the work yourself.
Exactly.
I really don't know how to do any maintenance. I don't even know how to do maintenance on my car. So it's like, it's a big leap.
Yeah, I understand. Well, and I feel like, man, there's companies out here that's actually paying good money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you can get with a good company that's paying that money, why even, put yourself out there and have to worry about the extra expenses when somebody else could take care of it.
Right.
Trucking is good, though. It's better than that hard labor. Just about the most strenuous part of the day, the best part of the will, getting to your destination. You know what I mean? So it's not bad.
Yeah, so I came from Royal Farms, and then I went to get my CDL.
Okay.
So you said you just started a year ago. How was that transition from being? I see that you OTR, so you always on the road. Like you don't get to be home that much no more.
For the family, I am a family man, so that is a little rough. So I have been. That's what I'm working on, trying to get back up. You know what I mean? But like I say, if I can get something that's really beneficial for being out here, tell the wife to go home quick. Jump in and stay here with me. We just burn the road up. You know what I mean? We got the kids. My youngest girl, my daughter, she's 19 this year. So her to college, and she's doing her own thing. My oldest is 23. The other one about to be 20. You know what I mean? So I got no babies no more. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get it in. Get it out there, you know what I mean?
That's what the other truck driver said. He was like, it was hard because his kids was younger. Now they be older, it's kind of more easy and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
More flexible. I mean, I probably wouldn't have done it if I still had the little ones around. You know what I mean? If they were younger, because like I said, I'm a family man. You know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't have done it, but for the initiative of what I'm trying to do in life, it's just prime time for me to get out here and do it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, so like I said, if I can find me a company that's really gonna get it, I stay out on the road and just bring the wife with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But not I gotta find me something local. She's really tired of me being out
Oh,
here.
yeah.
But she does come out every now and then, you know what I mean? But that ain't enough for her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we say happy wife, happy life.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, working on it.
Now I don't want to hold you too long, but last thing, like, what are some good and bad things you experienced out here?
Man, traffic is everywhere, you know what I mean? So, bad things, the weather, you know what I mean? So, especially when you're doing flatbed. But good things, though, is people out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get to learn new people, learn new things, you know what I mean? Get different aspects of life, you know what I mean? So, give you a lot of time to focus when you're driving. You know, so kind of just go places they ain't never been. You got time to really think about things. So, that's it, man. It's not dirty work. You know what I mean? Your hands might get a little gritty every now and then.
Flatbed, definitely.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just, you know, it's nothing bad about it for real, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, the good thing about it is I do like people, so we're talking to people, getting different things, finding different avenues, different roads to go down, you know what I mean? It might help me better my future, you know what I mean? And you know, I always like to be there enlightening on somebody else, and anything I know, I want to put it to the next man to help them out as well, you know what I mean? So,
All right, so how did you get started in trucking? I see you said 53 years, so how did you get started?
Well, when I first came back out of service, I was in the Army. I was in Vietnam in 1969. I come back, started driving truck, because I took a year off after I got back out of Vietnam. Get my head together. And then I started trucking. I've been trucking ever since.
Are you an owner operator?
No.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, I drove one company until I started driving. I was there for 36 years. Until they went out of business.
oh wow,
And this guy, I've been knowing him ever since he was a little boy.
yeah,
Because I retired. I don't want to sit at home.
yeah,
I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
right.
And I went, asked him, he said, yeah, come on, something to work with him. Been here for 3 years now. But it will last much longer, I'm gonna give it up.
Oh man,
Yeah.
maybe it's definitely easy and not too much work.
Well, no, it's not. Depending on what you're doing. You got to enjoy it, doing it in order to do it.
Yeah.
The way things is this day and time, the way people are driving, it's a hassle up there.
So we're cutting in front of you, cut you up.
Oh yeah. It's not like it used to be back years ago when I first started. Everything changed. And then all these rules and regulations they make for truck drivers,
Yeah.
it don't help us.
I see last time, like a while ago, they used to just have the paper lugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you probably could get away with driving a little bit more and stuff like that now.
And another thing, back when I first started driving, you drove till you got tired.
Yeah.
You can lay down and sleep anything gone where.
Yeah.
Lay down and sleep as long as you want, as long as you make your delivery. But now, they got you on the clock, and who gonna sleep for 10 hours? Who gonna sleep for 10 hours? And then you wake up, and you fool around, can't sleep, you can't go nowhere. So then you gotta wait till you're 10 hours up, boy, as soon as you start driving, you might be tired again, so you never know.
Yeah, that definitely happened a few times.
Yeah, it is, because like I said, everything, the rules and regulations they make for a truck driver, it's no good.
My name is Darren.
Darren?
Yes.
All right. Nigel.
Nigel.
Yeah, he's on.
All right, so we here with Nigel right now. So
Yeah.
like, how did you get started in trucking? Did somebody tell you about it, or you just?
No, my dad was a trucker.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was a trucker. Well, he was a trucker back in Jamaica,
Oh, wow.
right? So actually, when he came to the States, he didn't really know anybody in trucking. So he didn't do trucking when he first got here.
Oh, yeah.
But then after high school, I went to the military and all that. And after the military, I got into trucking. And then I brought him back into trucking.
Oh, wow.
So it's cool. Yeah. So that's how I got into trucking. I always wanted to be a trucker.
Oh, yeah.
I like trucks since a kid.
Oh, yeah. That's a good story. I see a lot of people, they say they went to the military and then they just came trucking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was some good and bad things you experienced out here on the road? I see you OTR, so on the road.
Well, it's always good to see the country.
Oh, yes.
See different places. I grew up in New York, where I spent most of my time in New York. Northeast New York, New Jersey. But it was nice to see California, to see Washington, Montana, all those places. America's a beautiful country. It's nice to check it out. Yeah. So that's one of the good things. One of the bad things, you say?
Yeah.
Some people could be real assholes. Whether it be driving on the road, cutting you off. A lot of people, they don't realize you're pushing 85 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't stop on a dime. Like one of the things that really irked me is that when you have 3 lanes of road, you're driving you're running in the right lane, right? Trying to stay out of everybody's way, right?
Right.
And there's nobody in front of them in the left lane or the middle lane, but they're gonna cut right over on your bumper. Like, for what?
Oh, yeah.
Have you had that happen to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Bunch
You
of
know,
times.
just
Yeah.
or the person that wants to sit in the middle lane and just refuse to move.
Yeah.
And then you go to the right when you get an opportunity to pass them, and then here you're doing 100 miles an hour drag racing down the road. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
some things just don't make sense. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Yeah. We could walk and talk, right?
I mean, yeah, if you still got more to say, then yeah.
No, of course I got. What else you got? What else you got?
That was
out there.
That was really it for I was making this video for like the youth, like the people that's like 16 and 17, they
Yeah.
think about trucking,
Right.
so they can come out here and get like some real life experience from people
Oh,
that
okay.
got experience, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, trucking has changed. Like, I started trucking 92.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? When were you born?
99.
You know what I'm saying? So I started trucking, you know, fresh out of service in 92.
Oh,
And it was different back then. You know, not everybody had a cell phone, not everybody had GPS.
okay.
You know, you had to rely on the CD radio or a map.
Oh yeah, I
You
heard
know?
about those days.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Excuse me, but you guys don't have to worry about that now, you know?
Yeah, I paid for a $400 Garmin from
Yeah.
college, so it
Yeah.
helped me out a lot.
Yeah, so back then, and back then, people looked out for each other. You know what I mean? If you ran a certain lane all the time, you got to know the guys who ran that lane. Excuse me. And if you broke down the side of the road and somebody saw you, they're gonna pull over and come on over to assist you, right? Nowadays, that doesn't happen. You know, everybody's for self, and that's one of the unfortunate things about trucking now. Everybody's for self, and like I learned a lot from watching my dad and watching his friends. You know, now to me, they're just pushing bodies through school to put a body in the seat. You know what I mean? Like, how long you been driving?
2 years.
2 years. I could bet you and guarantee you probably that if you came and drove with me in my truck for like a week or like even 2 days, you would see things or learn things that you never learned in school or by yourself. It's different when you go through school or when you're being mentored by an experienced driver. You know what I mean?
So when you say school, you talking about like CDL school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I've seen at a truck stop where like 2 people are
Riding together?
teaming up, and between both of them, there's not enough experience. Like the one who's teaching has only been driving for 6 months. Like, how can that person teach another person when you're not even experienced yourself?
Yeah, so I started with Prime Bank. They helped
Yeah.
me get my CDL.
Yeah.
I got my CDL in 3 weeks.
Okay, so you do reefer.
I was doing tanker.
Oh, okay.
So when it was time for me to go on the road, so I got my CDL in 3 weeks. When it's time for me to go on the road, I had to do like 30,000 miles with him.
Yeah.
And my trip was only a year and a half.
Yeah.
So it was good.
So I mean, the as far as experience, do you think you're you said 2 years?
Yeah.
When would you say you gained the most experience?
Myself. when I went by myself.
By yourself, right? When you learn how to come down a mountain fully loaded,
Yeah, I remember my first time I was shaking and stuff like that.
right? Now, but you did that. You had a chance to do that with your trainer too, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know. But I think this is one of the few professions that you can still make use of. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an owner operator.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Truck trailers, man. I have 2 trucks. 2 trucks, 2 trailers. And you know, I do all right. I'm not doing as great as I was years ago, you know, but I'm still doing this. You know what I mean? So there's still money to be made. You know, the game's just changed a lot. It's changed a lot.
So anybody that's coming into the game right now, would you recommend it to your owner operator?
I would say yeah.
Okay.
You know, work your way towards it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of how can I put it? Let me try and put it to you differently. When you drive for somebody or when you drive for a company, you're a driver. When you become a owner operator, now it's a business. There's a difference.
I went straight into lease operator once I got out of prime.
Yeah.
And I seen like I was paying for fuel and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So
Paying
I
for
kind of got a
fuel.
little taste of it.
I see, but when you have to pay for fuel, you have to pay for tolls, you have to keep up with all your paperwork, IFTA filings, and all that good stuff. Makes a big difference, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see more. But it's a different game. It's a different game when you have to do it.
Okay.
You have to. It's different when you have to do it for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Let me jump up here. Got this.
I'm learning a lot.
I still think it's a good move.
Oh yes.
Anything else you got for me?
Ah, that's it.
That's it.
Trucks always fascinated me.
Oh yeah.
And I just went to truck driving school and just learned how to do it. I've been doing it ever since.
So like, what are some good things and bad things you experienced being out here on the road?
Being away from home.
Oh yeah.
And if you got kids, that's make the trip. But it's a lot of good things. You know, we meet a lot of good people. Playing me some bad ones, but it's all in the job, you know.
Right.
If you put a good company, you do all right.
Oh yes. Would you ever assist your OTR? Would you ever go local? Have you done local work before?
I never did local.
Okay.
I never really wanted to.
But like the pay was too low.
Well, what's the pay? But like, when you leave home, you're gone. But if you're doing local, you're going back. And I do better when I leave. I stay home till the end of the week.
Oh, yeah. I never did local. Never did. Well, I drove for Pepsi Cola one time when I first started.
Oh yeah.
And that was like local, but it really wasn't what I wanted. So I drove trucks when I was in the military, and I like doing that.
I hear that a lot. Everybody did that.
Yeah, so I did that in the military. Got with another company, went to CDL school for them, and really liked working for them. Came to work for this carrier TMC, and I liked it a lot. Definitely some hardships about truck driving, but all in all, I'd say it's a pretty good deal if you like being independent and you don't mind working hard.
So what are some of those bad experiences?
Oh man, just traffic. Ended up being stuck out on a Saturday afternoon. You want to be at the house. Trucks breaking down. Getting stuck in New York. You live in North Carolina. It's kind of.
Yeah.
But hey, all in all, it's not a bad deal if you find a good carrier and are willing to put the work in. I think you can make a lot of money driving trucks.
Are you looking to become an owner operator?
Definitely in the future.
Or would you ever go local? What are your thoughts about being local?
So I do plan to go eventually do local, but I would like to do low-boy and heavy equipment hauling.
That's what my cousin do now.
Yeah, good money in that. It's just the equipment's really expensive.
Yeah. He was driving one of the equipment. He actually fell off, and then he busted his head open. He was trying to back one of the little crane things up off of it, and it fell tipped over.
Very cool.
Alright, so how did y'all get started in trucking?
I started like 2022 with Swift.
Okay.
I went to Swift. Got my CDL with them, did my year. Then got my truck.
You said you would have a truck. You're on the operator?
Yeah, I'm an operator.
Oh wow, that's tough. You just started 2 years ago, you said? Yeah. That's tough.
So y'all go up just in time and I get a kennel word. Nah. See, when I started trucking like 2020, like right before the pandemic, I was an electrician before that, became an electrician. And I went to trucking school, brought my own truck, went over the
You got
road.
your own truck too?
Yeah, went over the road,
These guys right here.
went over the road, came back, and then looking.
Yeah, we doing local work now and not the port, but since that shit with the port went down,
Yeah.
we got Virginia getting there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, because my man just told me they actually like a good one to get right now is the car shit. Because the boat can't come in, so they got trucks going to Virginia. So we had cars and shit like that. I'm like, they must be getting a lot more work right there.
Yeah, you get good money for cars and the boat.
It all depends. It all depends on what you want to do. Every lane is different. So you might be doing car hauling, but everything got a slow season. So everything not always up and up. Drive van, flatbed. The only thing that's really gonna make money around the board is flatbed. That's the like heavy hauling and stuff. You wanna talk to Big Ugly. Look at Big Ugly. Big Ugly got that bread. he got that bread. He live on the road. He probably got more money than the devil, but it's like different lanes and stuff. So that's not everything how you want to ride.
So what's some good and bad things you had on the road?
What's that?
Yeah.
Just pull a lever for me while just going forward.
Yeah.
Just pull the lever for me.
Yeah, I got it.
So like, what's some good and bad things that you experienced out here on the road?
First thing for me, traffic.
Traffic.
Hate traffic. I just filled this up. I just filled this up.
Oh, okay.
Back at the fuel station again.
Yeah, that.
Heavy loads, traffic, burn your fuel. And the good part is, I mean, you make good money. Work your own schedule. Like, I can turn down whatever I want.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you want my this, you want my that?
So like you lease onto a company or like
Yeah, I just basically,
okay.
that's what bring your own truck and then they just work. That cut out you trying to find all the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They already got the work. Yeah, hey, this paid $1,900 in my hand back in one door. I'm on the ride. 4 hours there, 4 hours back. You get to make your own decisions.
You run when you run right. If you don't want to run for 10, you said on Barrett? Yeah, make the left on Barrett. No, you make the right on Barrett. Yeah, you make the right. And then you go up to the, like, yeah, you make, and then like the 2 lights, you make the left.
Thank you, though.
Hey, no problem.
You actually motivated me because, like, I got mine in 2022 too.
Right. And it's automatic.
Oh, wow.
Because when you go to Swift, you know, Swift, they teach you, but they only got automatics, which I didn't know until I got there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a learner, man. You sure? They got me automatic truck.
Yeah, because I see, like, a lot of owner operators I talk to when I'm on the road and stuff like that. They'll go get manual trucks because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
But I see you got the automatic and you just started like 2 years, like, that's good.
The way to go is, if you ain't really got no real bills at home, you got no real big responsibilities, you go to a company like Swift, TMC, whatever company you want to work with, you rock out with them. Most of the times you got to regional ones, so you get to live in their truck for free. You say these trucks like this 60,000. So if you thinking if you running with a company and you making 12, 14 hundred a week, you save your money, right? When you come up out of there, you go get your own truck.
This brand new too?
2016.
Yeah. Like I said, thank you though, man.
Y'all be safe out here.
You too.
Alright, so how did you get started in trucking?
So, no, I lost my job. So I was like, man, I got 3 kids and a wife, and I was like, yeah, I need a career. And so it was like either go back to school or go to trucking school, which takes like, when they tell you it takes 4 weeks. Everybody in trucking lies. Like, they'll tell you, oh, you can get through in 3 weeks if you're good, 6 weeks to a month, and then go out and make 6 figures. That's not true either. But you go out and you go to trucking school for a couple weeks, couple months, go out, and you get your first job, and they're like, yeah, do this for 6 months, so you can go out and make good money. Well, I've been doing this 6 months. Like, no, you gotta do it a year, and then you'll go out and make good money. So I'm like, so if you want to get into trucking, number one, don't believe anything anybody tells you. Especially recruiters, dude. They're paid to try to get you their company. They are full of words I shouldn't say on camera. So don't do that. And like anything else, work hard. Western Boat for a while, you'll get there. You'll make some good money. We've been almost all 48 states.
You said you're teaming?
Yeah. I got another guy in the back from Puerto Rico. Cool dude, cool sack. We're from Oklahoma City. Yeah. He's sleeping right now. So I drive, he sleeps. When I get done driving, I'll go so you don't know when you come up this boat. It's kind of how it works. Yeah. You get paid more in your team because
the truck don't stop.
Yeah, well, again, they lie. They tell you the truck doesn't stop because you have to split the money, but that's not how it works. What happens is they get you to a destination with everybody taking their breaks and going continuously, and then you might sit for 12 hours until they open it at 9 o'clock. Oh, yeah. But it's better for the company. It's always about the company. Drivers, the little guy in the truck. Don't believe what they tell you. But it is a lot of fun. Has some challenges. It's good stuff. Good job.
All right, man. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you.
All right. I started at that time being in the streets. So I've been down about 10 years now. It's pretty cool. I mean, sometimes it get a little rough. Other than that, money good. First time when you start, you ain't gonna make good money, but as you get about a year, you start making some money then. So it's all right, man. It's all right. What's some good trailers you would say? Like, what's the damn? What I'm trying to say? What pays the most? Reefer, drive van, flatbed, tank van. What would you say? I've been doing tanker and drive van. All of them pay good. It's supporting the rates. Right now the rates are low. So, you know, either one of them right now, but for the time money, get a heavy haul. Heavy haul, a flatbed, you know, something like that. Yeah. Low boy? Yeah, or low boy, right. Other than that, man, it's all right. Oh, wait. So, would you be local? Have you done local before? Yeah, local ain't no money. Oh, okay.
I try to local man, ain't no money. That's why I'm back out here now,
I'm doing local right now. I just got my hazmat. I'm trying to do like.
So you might be alright.
I'm trying to do the field because I already know the regular local ain't no money.
Ain't no money.
It was money at first because I was coming from Royal Farms.
Right.
Now it's like I'm getting used to it. I need more.
Right. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, so you alright with hazmat? You should do okay.
Yeah.
I just know you a hazmat, but I got my endorsement.
Oh yeah.
I know you. But other than that, like I said, it's all right. It's hard days. So all y'all have bad days, you know. Other than that.
So how did you get started?
So my dad's a truck driver. He's been a truck driver since I was born, so I got my CDL with him. And then I did like some job. I did a dump truck job first, local. That was cool, long hours and stuff like that. The money wasn't great since it was my first trucking job, you know. And then after that, I did a job at Amazon, got more experience, and then I started working with my dad once my insurance dropped. You know, as a new trucker. Biggest expense is insurance usually, and then we were doing OTR, so I was going out to like the Midwest, like Southwest, stuff like that. And then I just wanted to change, wanted to be home, so I got a job at Carvana, home every day, you know, benefits, 2 days off for me, like the whole 9 yards. So yeah, so that's how I got into trucking. So it's a good job. It's just people have to grind it out for the first 2 years. Like the first 2 years, your insurance is going to be high. Companies are less likely to hire you. But once you get past the 2 years, like the CDL will take you anywhere you want to go the rest of it. You know what I mean?
So what are some good and bad things that happen to you on the road, by being on the road?
Oh, I mean, the worst parts about it, I'm going to the other side and feel up, but the worst parts about it on the road is you just never know what's going to happen. An accident, traffic, breakdown, stuff like that. Like, those are the biggest parts of the job. It's inevitable you're going to break down, you're going to end up wasting some time somewhere because something out of your control happened. If you don't have like a family, like I had a girlfriend and stuff like that, so like being on the road away from that kind of sucks a little bit. But the money's good, you get to see a lot of places, you get to know the roads. It's really like hit or miss. Like some people love it, some people don't like it at all. So me personally, I thought it was a great experience. I just couldn't see myself doing it more than like, I did it for a year and a half. So I could have maybe did it for another year and a half, but I think in 3 years probably would have been where I was like, all right, I think I need to be local now. Yeah, so, but you know, I love trucking in general, so it's kind of a love it or hate it type of thing.
All right, y'all. So as y'all just watched that whole video, hopefully y'all learned something from the video. Hopefully it was very educational and inspiring. But yeah, like I said, those two brothers at the end that y'all just seen, it seemed like they was actually friends with each other. I mean, not actually. I know they was friends with each other. And it seemed like they was in two separate trucks, so they wasn't teaming or nothing. Like two separate trucks, both owner operators. And it seemed like they were just running and doing loads together. And that really motivated me right there because they only been doing this for 2 years. They already own the operators and stuff like that. And it seemed like they do loads together. So like that's something I see for myself. Really getting more hands-on. I really started taking care of this company truck or the company I'm with so I can get my practice like and stuff like that. So when I get my own truck, I'm ready. But that's something I see myself doing. Like I said, I got my cousin. If y'all been following me for a while, y'all been watching my videos for a while, y'all know that I got a cousin. I actually interviewed him too. I know I got a cousin that's an owner operator and stuff like that. And I can see myself one day, you know, getting my truck and we doing loads together. We driving all over the world, or we be going to the same places, dropping out the loads together, stopping at the same truck stops, grabbing fuel at the same time, just doing like, just out here running it up and getting money together and stuff like that. So that's something I see. And I also got a little cousin that's trying to get into box trucks or whatever. He trying to do that with me too. So it's like, if we can all three hop on the same thing, we all cousins for real. We can all three hop on the same thing. We can all be owner operators and just getting this money together. That'd be beautiful. I really see that going far. Hopefully if I do choose to do that, like y'all still fuck with me, y'all still sticking to the plan, y'all still watching my video, y'all still subscribe to me, watching all my videos and stuff like that. And who knows, you know, it might can happen sooner than later. Yeah, man. But that's it for this video, man. I hope y'all really liked it, man.